Welcome back to 7 News. It's been a week of monumental national policy changes, and two of the most far-reaching ones both have to do with gun rights.
Just hours after the Supreme Court struck down a New York gun restriction, the Senate passed a bill with stricter background checks. 7 News reporter Colin Roos spoke to a firearm business caught in the middle of a heated debate.
Whether from the right or the left, the fight over gun laws is hitting us from all directions. Shootings have dominated headlines and conversations since the attacks in Uvalde and Buffalo, with lawmakers rushing to pass new legislation at the urging of President Biden. And the aftershocks aren't just being felt in the halls of Congress. They filter right down to small gun shops like Powers Defensive Tactics in Steubenville.
There's a lot of worry about the way the Biden administration is doing things. We've changed some of our policies.
Bill Powers says he's had to be extra cautious following the changing rules in different states, and he will work to comply with the Senate's new bill as well. Among other things, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act expands background checks on 18 to 21-year-olds and will keep those with a domestic violence conviction against a dating partner from buying a gun. While Powers says he personally opposes some of the provisions, he can see why some of the Republican senators voted for it.
There's more to the bill than just the red flag laws. There's a lot of mental health money there, which is desperately needed.
Meanwhile, the nation's top judges released a decision yesterday striking down a New York gun law. The state can no longer require those looking for a concealed carry permit to present a need to do so. Powers says he expects the ruling to stretch far beyond the Empire State and force more gun-restrictive areas to issue permits to those who have done the training.
With the Supreme Court decision affecting New York, I think that's going to really affect handgun sales in the positive. That's going to really push sales up nationwide.
For those on the fence about arming themselves, he says the first and best step is to get familiar with guns. Stores like his offer courses including concealed carry that will teach you the basics on firearms, even as the environment around them becomes more and more uncertain.
And whether you train for me or somebody else, get training before you get involved with a firearm.
Reporting in Steubenville, I'm Colin Roos, working for you.
Thank you, Colin. Even though Ohio and West Virginia both have constitutional carry, Powers says applying for a CCW is still a smart move, and it will allow you to carry in dozens of other states.
Well, what's in store for the weekend? Since it's finally Friday, probably a good idea to preview it. A full look at your forecast coming up next.